Hey there, it is Bobbie Jo with Skyline Properties. Today we are at a house for a home inspection. If I come to a house for a home inspection and the house has been vacant, especially if it's been vacant for over a month, I make sure while the inspector is setting up, I go around and I turn on all of the faucets. If it has two sides to a faucet or to a sink basin, I'll make sure that I run water on both sides. This house even has a laundry room sink. So anywhere I can run water down any drain, I went and just flushed lots of water, flushed all the toilets. And I like to do that before he gets started or while he's up on the roof. Any leaking or maybe there's any pipes underneath that have any problems, he'll be able to see it because when it's vacant, they're not being used. So if there's any issues with any water leakage, they'll have time to see it. If the house is vacant, there's not running water happening. So that's why I like to go through and do that, just to make sure when he's down there, we're taking the most advantage of him being in the crawl space and or underneath any sinks. And he is detecting any water or moisture issues if there are any. A house inspection typically will take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, just depending on the size of the home and or the size of the roof. So you are welcome to be there during the home inspection, or you also can be not be here and I'll just be here. During the inspection time of the 2 to 4 hours, it's a great time if you are able to be there for you to start visualizing yourself in the space. You can bring a tape measure, you can start measuring for things, taking pictures if you're wanting to do any future remodeling. It's just a great time for you to absorb and just really experience the house, because when we walk through it the first time, we're there on an average of 3 to 45 minutes. So this window is a great time for you also to maybe invite some family members to come see the property and for you just to really experience the property, what it's going to be like. I really do recommend you bringing a notepad and a pen so you can write down some questions, or like I said, write down measurements. The house may need window coverings, so you can measure for those. But just really come and just really experience the home and just take account for what you're going to need for it. And maybe you'll start taking account for some things you should probably get rid of because it won't fit. The inspector usually will give you a detailed report, usually within 24 hours. The one I use, he usually will have it to you that night. But then that's when we go through and we look at any items that were of concern, and then we can decide if those are some things we may want to ask the seller to fix before proceeding to closing. Kevin also recently did a podcast with us, so if you would like to get some more information or more detailed information, please feel free to plug into that podcast. If you have any questions about home inspections, or maybe you would like to get a hold of my home inspector, please do feel free to reach out to us at BobbieJoSellsHomes.com. We would love to help you.